The best scripts are packed with action, drama, and compelling characters. You've got a bunch of characters battling their way through obstacles, both internally and externally, to achieve a goal. The very best scripts also have characters conflicting with each other, regardless of whether they want to achieve the same goal. So how do you check that your script has enough drama, action, and compelling characters to be entertaining? Well, we have one technique which will help solve that problem. Welcome to the Film Nook. This week's episode is sponsored by Rocketstock.com. Check out their creator video element pack for logo reveals, end screens, subscribe animations, and much more. All designed with vloggers and content creators in mind. Links are in the description below. Proofreading the first draft of your script will only get you so far in working out the kinks. Because you wrote the script, you might not notice you've forgotten to include some things. Because you know the full backstory of the characters and have a detailed outline of the locations in your mind, you'll be reading the script with more knowledge than a newcomer. The easiest way to identify issues with your script is by performing it out loud with a few friends. Getting the script in the hands of someone else is a massive benefit, as they can only read what's been presented to them on paper. Me and Rob tried this technique out on a script he wrote called 60 Seconds. After we read it out loud, we were able to identify a lack of drama between characters straight away. This is the script we're going to be using for today's episode. It's a reference and you can find it in the description below. With having your friends perform the scene with you, you should be able to identify if the scene is just a bunch of characters doing and saying things, furthering the plot together without colliding with each other. We have so many things to think about when writing a script that sometimes we forget to push our characters into each other. This is easier to identify if you can see and hear it being performed in your living room. In an earlier version of the script 60 Seconds, both Jack and Stu are driving on parallel lines. They are both simply trying to defuse the bomb together. So we added a little more detail to their characters. For example, Jack would rather defuse the bomb on his own, only to realise he needs Stu's help. And Stu can't help himself messing things up, only to realise he needs to knuckle down and get serious if they need to defuse the bomb. This example isn't super complicated, but now both Jack and Stu have different motives when they enter the scene, different characteristics, and they achieve the goal at the end. If you think of the changes as converting parallel lines into intersecting lines, it will help you map out how the action and drama unveils. In this example, you have two lines, Stu and Jack, and they are on opposite sides of the spectrum. Once they cross between each other, they are now at a standstill and are actually stopping each other from achieving their goal, whether they know it or not. Once they break through this cross-section, they are now starting to understand each other's opinions, and they have both swapped sides. Stu understands Jack is serious about the bomb, and Jack understands Stu is only trying to help. If you want to read the first and final version of the script to see how it changed using the read out loud method, you can find it in the description below. We are planning to make this film and put it on the channel at some point, so if you don't want spoilers, don't read it. Let us know if this technique has helped in your script in the comments below. If you want to support the channel, give us a thumbs up, you can subscribe by hitting that orange lens cap, and remember to achieve it one draft at a time.